You may call it a coincidence, but in my mind I was sure it was a Christmas miracle, even though it happened the day after Thanksgiving. I mean, here I was in desperate need of Santa's intervention, up to my eyeballs in wonder, worry, and doubt, when all of a sudden, literally out of the blue, "Santa's coming!" Cameron, who was a year younger than the rest of my friends and therefore more prone to excitement over such things, was nearly breathless with the news. "Yeah, we know, Cameron," Jimmy said, rolling his eyes. "In about a month." "No!" Cameron insisted. "Today! Santa is coming today!" I thought maybe Cameron was confused, so I tried to straighten him out. "Yesterday was Thanksgiving," I said. "Santa doesn't come on Thanksgiving. He comes on Christmas, and that's still a few weeks." "I know all that," Cameron said breathlessly. "I'm not dumb. But Santa is coming to Bountiful today, in a helicopter." Whoa. This sounded interesting. Santa? In Bountiful? In a helicopter? Today? "Santa doesn't fly in a helicopter," said Danny, ever the skeptic. "He flies in a sleigh with reindeer. Everybody knows that." "But think about it," I said, warming to the idea. "What does a sleigh need in order to land? It needs snow. Do you see any snow here today?" Danny glanced around, but he didn't need to. It was an unusually warm day for late November. We were wearing just light jackets, and there wasn't a snow flurry in sight. He shook his head. "So," I continued, "I think a helicopter makes sense. How else is Santa going to land if there isn't any snow?" Cameron was so excited, he was practically dancing in the street. Either that or he really had to, "He's supposed to land at noon on the baseball field by the city park," Cameron said. "My mom said she'd take us down there if you guys want to go." "If we want to go?" Cameron had to be kidding. How could we not want to go? This was Santa, the jolly old big guy himself, famous in song and story. This was Superman, Batman, Mickey Mouse, and the Lone Ranger, all rolled up into one stupendous red-suited Christmas colossus. This was dumb, Danny said. "I'm not going." "Me neither," said Jimmy. "Me neither," said Johnny. Cameron hesitated a second, then added, "Me neither." What can I say? Cameron was a follower. They all looked at me expectantly. "I don't know," I said hesitantly. "I mean, I don't, I'd kind of like to, Just then a car horn sounded. It was my parents, just in time. They beckoned me, and I walked over to the Impala. "We're going to do some shopping," Mom said. "You can play until lunchtime, and then you need to go home to eat. There's a nice turkey sandwich in the fridge for you. If you want to play after lunch, just leave us a note telling us where you're going to be, okay?" "Can I come shopping with you?" I was hoping they would be shopping someplace close to the city park. Mom smiled. "Now you know you can't go shopping with us at Christmas time," she said, teasing. "You stay and have fun with your friends. We'll see you around dinner time." "Okay," I said, "but if you take me, I promise not to—" It was too late. Mom waved goodbye as Dad pulled away. So as I turned to face my friends, I knew what I had to do. "Sorry," I said. "I've got to go. See you guys later." I hopped on Old Blue and started riding toward the city park. Yeah, I know. I didn't have permission to ride that far from home. But Mom hadn't actually said I couldn't go downtown, just that I couldn't go downtown with them. And I was pretty sure even Mom would understand why I had to see this particular Santa on this particular day. I just had to. I mean, I would write my usual